Hello everyone. We have discussed about what is precision agriculture, what is geoinformatics, what is nanotechnology, and what are the techniques and tools which are used for the precision agriculture. In the previous lecture, we have studied about various types of the technology which are used in the geoinformatics. Now comes the last part of this chapter, that is the application of geoinformatics in the precision farming. Whatever technologies which we have understood up till now there is a time for implication of all those technologies. So in today's lecture, we will study about various applications of the geoinformatics in the precision farming. As we all know that geoinformation, geoinformatics, and geomatics, these all are these all are the discipline which resemble each other. It comprises of the chemistry, physics, mathematics, satellite technology, astronomy, all branches of the science. And here are some technologies which are used for the geoinformatics, like the global positioning system, geographic information system, photogrammetry, cartography. The technologies which we used for the geoinformatics are used in various fields like agriculture, geography, environmental science, oceanography, forestry, like that. So the main thing of our concern is the agriculture. Here are some applications of geoinformatics, like it is useful in the urban planning, land use management, in car navigation system, in modeling of environmental problems, in the military services, transport network planning, petrology and climate change oceanography. Petrology is a branch of geography that basically deals with the shape, size, structure of rocks, architecture, telecommunication, in criminology, aviation, biodiversity, maritime transport, and in agriculture. So there are various fields in which geoinformatics is applicable. In the agriculture, basically the geoinformatics are used in various cultivation and propagation of plant. It is a symbolic picture, it does not represent the micro propagation. What is micro propagation? It is nothing but multiplication of a plant, a selected plant, to develop more and more progeny with better quality, better features, like that, in a well controlled condition in tissue culture lab. About a particular plant, there are so many informations are there which are needed, like about its genomic feature, its chemical feature, its biological feature. All those features are stored in form of data in omics or ethics. The weather conditions, climatological conditions, land variation are converted with the help of GIS software and stored in form of geoinformatics. Now, whatever plant we have to grow, we have to compile all the informations in more precise manner, time data, all the things. Later on, a model will be generated or model is generated, because of which the model interprets at what time the plant need the water, what is the specific growth period of that particular plant, at what time the root will emerge, its shoot will emerge, and we will apply all those interpreted data for production of the shoot, root, or any tissue of a particular plant. Like in this way, we can use the geoinformatics in micropropagation. Geoinformatics is also useful in high density planting. As we all know that we have very smaller land piece and we have to generate more and more, or we have to produce more yield from that limited area. So there is a need of high density planting. High density planting is growing the trees in such a manner that there will be the population of the particular plant will be more dense in a more precise manner. The plant height will be dwarf, the canopy structure will be such that the light interception will be more, the better pest and disease control techniques will be adopted. So in that type of planting, all the things will be more and more mechanized, all the things will be automated, like irrigation, fertigation will be automatically controlled. In such system, the labor requirement will be very low and the yield will be more and more, and the quality of fruits and goods will also be more. Nextly, for all the inputs which are used in the agriculture, there is a precise system, that is GPS and GIS are used. GPS based applicator like variable rate applicator are used for precise application of inputs. On the basis of data whatever collected by the sensor, maps and GPS, the inputs are applied in right amount at right time and in right place. So the variability present in the field are perfectly detected and all the inputs are applied according to that. So for farm management, farm input management, geoinformatics is used. Next, for crop management, means for detection of pest and disease infestation, soil moisture estimation, irrigation monitoring, assessment of crop damage, the remote sensing techniques are used. Remote sensing is a technique by which we can get the information of objects which are very far away from us with the help of satellite, with the help of all the reflected radiations from different objects. Due to the innovation and due to the application of geoinformatics, anything can be available in the digital form because of the presence of modern and advanced technologies. So we have a map display system, a navigation system, sensor based system, precise positioning system, because of which we are able to speed up our work, that give a particular direction to our work, and analyze and monitor all sorts of work whatever are applicable to the fields. So automated farm machinery are applicable, are possible because of the geoinformatics. Because of the geoinformatics, we can deduct or we can manage the pest and disease which are present in the field prior to they reach the economic threshold level. There are some technology like radio controlled aircraft, near infrared narrow band sensor which help in managing the disease and pests which are present in the field. Remote sensing techniques allow us or help us to get information about various sort of things like what type of vegetations are present in the field, whether they have abundant amount of chlorophyll or the chlorophyll amount is less, whether they are mature one or they are just in their vegetative stage, what type of moisture is present or how much amount of moisture is present in the field, what is the temperature variation which is present in the field, and different sorts of problems and the management techniques we can determine or we can analyze with the help of this all whatever data we have gathered. One of the technique of the remote sensing is NDVI, that is the normalized difference vegetation index. What happens in that is the near infrared and visible rays are just incident on a particular vegetation. Some sort of vegetation are absorbed by the plant and some are reflected back. So observing the near infrared and visible range of the rays, we can know about a particular type of vegetation. If the value lies near 0, means there is very less chlorophyll or the plant is dry. If the NDVI ratio comes near the value of 1, then there is a flourish green color of the particular plant or abundant amount of chlorophyll is present in a particular plant. Here you can see a picture. There are various sorts of variation of color. This yellow color represents that the chlorophyll amount of a particular plant is very poor, or the plant whatever which is present over here reached to the harvest stage. So there is a need to harvest this particular plant. The green vegetation shows that this is still in the vegetative stage and the chlorophyll amount is sufficient here. The red color here shows the dry area, means the moisture condition of this particular area is very less. The yellow color shows the particular wet area or smaller amount of moisture which is present over here. This bluish and greenish color represent the chlorophyll amount or the vegetation index of that particular area. So it is also a form of NDVI ratio or a remote sensing based image which is generated with the help of the particular technique. There are various indexes which are used in the remote sensing, that is the land surface water index, which is considered as LSWI, which refers to the short wave infrared radiation and near infrared radiation for pictorial, for making a pictorial view of a particular location. It is mainly used for detecting the amount of water which is present in the soil. Next one is the temperature vegetation dryness index. It helps in detection of the moisture present over the area where vegetation are present, whether the plant is suffering from any moisture stress or not. Next one is the water deficit index. It helps in identifying a particular area, or it helps in identification of the heat variation in a particular area. Like if a area is dry, there is no heat variation is present in a particular area, but if certain moisture are present over a particular area, then heat will change, the amount of heat will change according to the time. So this index will represent that. GIS is basically a software system which collects all sorts of information about a particular area, whether it may be a time or land variation pattern, make and compile all those data and make a graphical form or a map form of that particular area. So this helps in precise application of fertilizer inputs or better management or managing the farm more precisely. So GIS help in farm mapping. This is a pictorial view how this modern techniques like geoinformatics help in the precision agriculture. There are various drones and sensors which are present over here. Drones help in detection of the insect pest infestation, the perfect time or perfect growth stage of the particular plant. There are various satellites and radio antennas which are present, which give, collect and transmit the particular information. Because of presence of various weather apps, the loss due to weather damage is very much decreased. Farm robots are also present, which help in which help the laborers, or which help us to do more and more mechanized farming. There are so many intelligent silos. Silos are the structure where all the harvested produce are collected, because all the crop have a specific season for growth and no crop is available throughout the season. So whatever we have grown, it should be properly conserved, and the conservation work is done by the silo. There are so many user friendly techniques are present in the precision farming, which help the farmer, which help the person to get more and more amount of yield with less application of input, less cost. In this way, the precision agriculture can be flourished more in a more better way with the help of geoinformatics tool. Up to this, here comes an end to your chapter. From next class, we will start our next chapter, Unit 2. Thank you. Here are some references, and I have assigned some assignment to you. I have given some assignment to you. You have to submit it by next Saturday, or by this Saturday. Here are some learning outcome of this chapter. The first one is that the modern techniques like remote sensing, GPS, GIS help the farmer to do the to understand the site specific need of their particular farm. This information help in minimizing the application of input and maximizing more and more output and more profit. Geospatial technology help the farmer or provide the farmer about all sorts of information which are present or which are available about that particular farm. The farmer can understand and implement those technology for maximizing his output. Here are some references which I have considered. Thank you.